Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Wednesday night. Time for a card making class. I hope I can get it together. It's been a long day, and I really don't know what's going on here. You know, it's one of those times. So, thanks for joining me tonight. Let's chat for just a minute. I don't know if you noticed that yesterday Stampin' Up put stamps on the clearance rack. They never do that. I've seen dies on there before and punches, but never stamps. So that was an exciting thing. So if you had any stamps that you wished you had gotten in the past, then look and see if they're on there. There's quite a few in French. So sometimes, I have a friend that speaks French, and I thought, oh, she might like to have one of these. So that might be something you would consider getting as a gift for somebody. Or if you like French, if you want one in French, that would be fine too. And let's see what else is going on. It's the last week of celebration that ends the last day of February. So if there's anything that you wanted from the celebration catalog, then you need to get that now. The Dainty Delight or flowers are sold out, but everything else I think is still in stock. And they added a few new things. So if you are shopping on the web page, you just click the thing that says sales or promotions and celebration, and you can see all the things that they have for you to use, order, and get for free. So let's get started and make a card. So I saw this idea from Patty Bennet, and it was so cute that I tucked it back in my brain to kind of think about, oh, someday I'll make a card like that. So today is the day we're going to do that. I just realized there's one little thing I didn't cut. I didn't pre-cut, so we'll do that real quick. I need a 1/2 inch piece of black. So we'll put that there. And I think everything else is pre-cut. Now this has some measurements. If you want them, you just let me know later, and I will either post them or email them to you. So this is, oh, and I said this was going to be spicy. We're going to use tacos, and you spice up my life. And we're going to make a birthday card. I love this little set. It's just so cute, and I've seen so many cute cards made with it. We've used it once, and I can't remember what I did. Did I make the one with the picture perfect, I think, or picture this. And so tonight we're going to do something different. So this is a 5.5 by 8.5, regular size, but it's scored at 1.5, I think at 3, and 5 3/4. I would love some tacos right now too, Jamie. That would be a fun dinner, and it's not even Tuesday. We can pretend it's Taco Wednesday. And hi, Karen. Thanks for joining us tonight. So now I've got a card that will eventually stand up like this. So this was 1.5, 3, and 5 3/4. And we've got that scored. And then we have another piece. This is real red. And this is 8.5 by 3 1/4. And it's going to sit on our card and make a cute little fun fold for us. So this is taco night or Mexican night. And we're going to go bright colors. So let's get started. So I pulled out paper from, it's called something Flowers and More. And it's the free paper you can get for having a 400, you can get it with your host rewards. So this looks like Granny Apple Green or Parakeet Party. And I'm putting it on top of Mango Melody because we're going to go real bright tonight. And then that will go on our little tent. I'd like tacos and a margarita. I think that would be good. Now we'll put that to the side. Now we're going to, this is the same pack of paper. I thought this kind of looked Fiesta. So we're going to put that on our card base. And it will go here and here. Now, of course, this center step part could change. It could be a little bit wider or a little bit narrower depending on the design of your card, but it can't be any different lengthwise because then it wouldn't fit in an envelope unless you had a bigger envelope. And I forgot, there is a, well, no, I didn't forget. We're not going to put that on. We need a piece for our sentiment that will go on the back of here. But we want to stamp that before we do all of that. So our focal piece with our tacos and nachos is going to be on this circle. And I wanted it to have a little bit of texture or interest on it, and so I am going to splatter it a tiny bit with yellow and red. Now this is a really old Daffodil Delight blender, and you can see it's kind of worn out, but that doesn't matter because I can still splatter with it. It's just worn out because it's about 5 years old, I think. And they do get kind of tired. So just a little bit of yellow, and we'll put just a little bit of real red on there. And let's see, I think I'll turn it right about there. I can take my splatter paper away. Every day should be Taco Tuesday. You're right. Now we're going to stamp You Spice Up My Life. And we'll stamp that in black. And we'll put it as close to the top as we can. And while we have this black out, we're going to stamp it again on a piece of scrap paper because we'll need that in a minute. Now this was the thing that Patty Bennet did that I thought was so adorable. She took the bottle, the vintage bottle, and made Tabasco sauce or for your tacos. And I just thought, I don't know how she thought of that, but I'm glad she did because it was so cute. So now we have our Tabasco. Of course, I cleaned up before this and I put my red ink away because I didn't remember that I needed it. We're going to stamp some jalapenos just so it looks like we have a jar of jalapenos. That just gives it a little interest. It's not super exciting there. Just makes it a little fancier. And then we're going to give it some eyeballs because this set has all kinds of cute eyes, and we're going to give him the one with the mustache. The eyes and the mustache. And we're just going to take a black marker and color the cap on here. I see Kay joined us. Thanks for coming tonight, Kay. Now remember the spice that we stamped extra. This best label punches it out exactly. And I think this label is, am I right? This is one of the things you can get with Celebration. Maybe not. Maybe it was the everyday label. I don't remember now. We're going to give it a black on the bottle of hot sauce. Oh, that's what we needed that little tiny piece of black for. We're going to create our own little label. And then we'll put the word spice on there. Now we got a bottle of hot sauce. And okay, now we need a couple other little elements. I think we can still use this piece of scrap. Yeah. We need a hot chili pepper. Whoop, there went my red ink. I'm glad it didn't open up. We're going to stamp a chili pepper and a couple tortilla chips. I think that'll do it. So let's do our tortilla chips first. I'm going to add a little bit of pumpkin pie on, just scribble it to give them some color. And then we'll use yellow to blend it in. So they won't just be all flat one color. This Taco Fiesta was designed by, I don't remember, one of the $2 million earners. Somebody that has sold $2 million worth of Stampin' Up stuff. They get to meet with the designers and talk about what they would like to see, you know, what they would like for their card to look like and their stamps to look like, and they get to help design it. I think that's pretty cool. So we're going to use sweet sorbet for our chili pepper. Try to get up there close to the stem. We're going to leave a little highlight. We'll work it in here with our blends. I'm going to use petal pink and kind of blend that in a little bit. And then we'll use some of the darker sorbet. Give it around the edge. We want it to have a little dimension. And then we'll go over this again. Just to give it that little shine of a highlight. Now, because we've colored this and it's still kind of wet, we're not going to stamp the eyeballs until it gets good and dry. So we can go ahead and cut out our tortilla chips while this is drying. I don't wish this had dies because these are so tiny. I don't like tiny dies, but it would be fun if it had some dies. But these are not too hard to cut out. And I got ink on my fingers. Oh, thanks, Leanne. Yeah, I know one of the tag punches is on sale, but I didn't think this one was on Celebration. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with all the sales and promotions, and my philosophy is, at this point, if you want it, just go ahead and buy it. Doesn't that sound like a good idea? And we can leave these joined together. We might cut them out later, cut them apart, but right now we'll just leave them. They're pretty straight edges here, so it's not too hard to cut out. Now, you might know that Saturday, the Crazy Crafters are going to do flowers. That won't be hard because we all have a gazillion flower images. And we'll do some new ones and we'll do some oldie but goodies. So if you want to join us on Crazy Crafters, I think most of you are already in that. It's a private group, so you have to ask to join. And the link is on this Facebook page if you want to ask to join, and we'll put you in there. So along with our demonstrations, we're going to do mystery stamping, and the dimensions got posted today so you could get all your pieces cut and ready. Pick out what stamp set you might like to use. Sometimes those mystery cards come out cute, and sometimes they're pretty funny. So I always enjoy mystery stamping. So I need to post the one I made last time with our team meeting. It came out really cute. So you gotta, it stretches your imagination and your creativity. So along with Crazy Crafters on Saturday, on Friday, I am Facebook hopping with the international group that I'm a part of. If you want to be a part of that, I will put an invitation on the page, on my page tomorrow. You have to be a team member or a customer to get in that group. Now our little Pepper has a cute face too. So we're ready to put the rest of this together. I think we can get rid of that little scrap. We've about used all of it. It is a lot of crafty goodness, isn't it? And Friday is spring, so it's really pretty much like Saturday with flowers. I'm sure it'll be, oh, I never know. This is a die from the Make a Milkshake, and I just cut it in half after I die cut it. It gives it a little more texture on our card too, a little interest. And this circle's going to help hold that down. We could put a bow on here, a piece of ribbon if we wanted to, but I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it simple. Or if I wanted to go real crazy, I could get some more ribbon and a whole totally different color, since it's a spicy card. Now we'll put most everything. We'll go on here with some dimensionals. We're going to put our little bottle of hot sauce. See where we want to move it over just a little. Our cute little smiling chili pepper. She's winking her eye. I picked the eye that had the wink to go with the chili sauce. Now we can put some tortilla chips here. And I think this one I will cut these so we can move. We'll put 2 over here. Yeah. I'm going to put one down here. let's see. My fingers are so, yeah. We'll put this one on with a mini dimensional. Isn't that cute? Now, if you wanted to, you could put some twine down there, but I think I'm just going to leave it plain. Now, we've got a piece for our sentiment here, and I picked the Holy Guacamole, It's Your Birthday, and we'll stamp that on there. I'm thinking I'll put another pepper down here, but not color it in. Just let it be simple. Now we can put this on here. These two pieces are 3 by 4. And that will work just fine with your front panel side, the panel size. Need to unclog my glue. I try to keep a pin in there, and that way when I need it, it's right there. Just run it under that plastic of your Tombow. Now we're ready to put our card together. But look at that, isn't that so cute? Now here's our card that's going to stand up, and we're going to let this be towards the center. You're only going to adhere it here and here so that it will stand up. So I'm going to put, I need to let that glue, tear and tape on the bottom. If you rub it on the back, if your fingers have ink on them, it doesn't get on the front of your card. And it pushes the glue around when you do that. I think that'll do it. Let's do the back first, because we do have to work on lining that up. This is, yeah, the back. That way we can kind of line this up towards the center, and we'll just come down. Oops, needs to go over a little. So that's why it's good not to push too hard until you're sure you've got it in the center. Now you could do it off center if you wanted to. I think that looks much better. We'll push that down, and now we can bring this. Is much easier to bring it to the front. I thought these cute, we don't have a whole lot of the green, so, and this turquoisey color, so let's sprinkle some color on our card. The turquoise color is there in the paper, so we can choose to put a couple of these little dots on here. That popped off. So we'll put all kinds of colors on here. It's a Fiesta card. And then I think I'll put some green. I don't know, here? Let's put green. We'll put green there. That'll work. I love these matte dots because they're not too shiny. They're a nice, soft embellishment. So you spice up my life. Now that stands up. It fits in your envelope nice and easy. And then you have a place to sign it on the back. So I hope you enjoyed this and give it a try. It's kind of fun. Especially if you have lots of DSP. I know none of us hoard our paper, do we? If you have lots of DSP, this is a way to use it and make some cute cards. Oh, thanks, Kay, for telling me how cute it was. And don't forget to ask if you want to be in the international Facebook hop or if you want to join Crazy Crafters. Let me know and I'll send you an invitation to them. I will see you Friday and Saturday. Bye.